You've heard a million times from health experts, bloggers, and on the news that sugar is terrible for you, but most people don't truly understand why it's so bad. In fact, most people falsely think that if they eat sugar, they can just exercise a little bit harder that day or the next day so they can burn it off. Unfortunately, that kind of thinking will lead you to an early grave. It's not as simple as just burning off sugar. It's about what sugar does internally to the cells of your body, and how sugar gums up your internal workings, causing disease. Once again, I'm not exaggerating here, so pay close attention. If you knew exactly why sugar is so bad for you and exactly what it does to your cells in your body, I promise that you would think twice about eating that piece of cake, candy, sugary soft drink, fruit juice, or ice cream, or feeding them to your children. Here are just a few of the reasons that sugar is killing you. Just like we talked about above with wheat, sugar also causes extreme fluctuations in your blood sugar, and excess blood sugar causes glycation inside your body, which accelerates the rate of aging of your organs, skin, arteries, and joints. Sugar also raises your triglycerides to dangerous levels, which can lead you to heart disease. If that weren't bad enough, eating sugar too frequently also causes type 2 diabetes in the long run because you wear out your pancreas and insulin sensitivity. And if you need even more reasons why sugar will kill you, sugar also slows down your white blood cells, making infection more likely, and even allowing cancer cells a better chance to form in your body. Scary stuff, huh? Of course, you already know that sugar makes you fat, and gives you excess calories without any beneficial nutrients whatsoever. To clarify, when we talk about how much damage sugar does to your body, we're not talking about tiny amounts such as having 5 grams of sugar from a teaspoon of honey in your tea. Small amounts of natural sugar like that are not a problem. The real damage occurs when you eat that piece of cake and ingest 40 to 50 grams of sugar in one sitting, or that bag of candy with 35 plus grams of sugar, or that soft drink with 45 grams of sugar or more. Or even that so-called healthy smoothie at the local smoothie shop that contains a whopping 80 grams of sugar because of all of the fruit syrups they use in them. Now that you know why sugar, wheat, and vegetable oils are killing you and your family, maybe you'll think twice about eating cereals, breads, bagels, muffins, candy, and processed foods or fried foods from restaurants that are cooked in vegetable oil. Here are some examples of foods below that you might be eating and didn't even realize they are making you fatter, and making your fat cells sick. So-called health foods that are causing you to gain more body fat. I can't tell you how many times I've walked into the kitchen of a client of mine that has hired me for nutritional counseling, and I'm shocked by what I see. Almost every time, I see their kitchen cabinets and fridge loaded with foods that they think are healthy or have been deceived by clever food labels into believing are healthy, but in reality are fat-storing traps in disguise. It's not uncommon to see foods such as whole grain breads, whole grain cereals, whole grain crackers, more of that wheat that's killing you, soy milk tofu or veggie burgers. Non-fermented soy can be harmful to your hormones. Orange juice, loaded with too much fructose that raises your triglycerides. Apple juice, skim milk or homogenized milk, margarine, deadly trans fat or even megatrans. Pre-packaged diet dinners, sport drinks, protein bars. Most are candy bars in disguise. Overly processed meal replacements with more junk than healthy ingredients. Rice cakes, massive blood sugar spike. Pasta, more wheat to age you faster. Diet ice cream or diet desserts. So-called energy drinks. Low-fat foods, usually replaces fat with more sugar. Low-carb processed foods, soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, etc., etc. I see this trend over and over again with almost every client when I first inspect their cabinets and the foods that they were buying that they thought were healthy. What they don't realize is that it's these exact foods that are sabotaging their fat loss efforts, increasing their cravings, and throwing their hormones out of whack. Here's your simple fat loss solution. So how do you repair your damaged digestive system and start melting away your embarrassing belly fat, while also increasing your energy, and fighting joint pain? The simplest way is to get rid of the foods you now know are damaging your system. Second, add fermentable fibers to your diet, which are also called prebiotics, sweet potato, yam, yucca, etc., and eat a lot of fermented foods like kefir, sauerkraut, and certain types of yogurt. But most yogurts found in your grocery store are simply milk with sugar and are not healthy. You can also supplement with probiotics, but make sure to start slow and build up. Third, better manage your stress through better sleep patterns, exercise, and breathing techniques. Stress is known to damage your gut, so the better you handle it, the healthier your gut will be. The fat-burning kitchen program. Fourth, start adding turmeric to your diet, either with supplements or sprinkling the spice on your food. Turmeric aids your liver in flushing out the toxic substances that have been building there due to your damaged gut. It also fights dangerous inflammation. But, most importantly, you should get rid of those health foods causing you all those problems, and start consuming the actual foods that help you burn stubborn belly fat, fix your hormones, fight against diabetes, and help you look and feel years younger.